Konnichiwa, minasan. It's Morgenstern Komnik here for Geeky Cool. And I'm going to give you guys a kind of tour of the autographs that I have here at my house. And the ones I have a couple at school too. So, all right, can't wait to show you. Okay, so we're in my classroom right now. And this is something I have called a special book. And it has autographs of actors and characters that my students like. And the kids can look at this when they want. So I have the voice actress for Ladybug. And it's kind of glare. My friend Julie got that for me. I'm still in school, so I have to be quiet. And then I have Bryce Papenbrook, who is Adriana Gress, aka Cat Noir Ladybug. And I have Mr. Fu, his voice actor right here. He was very nice. He also did Leomon. And then I have Keith, who did the voice, or does the voice of Hawkmoth and Ladybug. The fabulous Jim Cummings, love him, legendary. And then there is Mr. Brett right here, who is the voice of Mickey Mouse currently. There's me and Mickey at Disney World. And then I met Minnie Mouse at Fanboy Expo 2023. She was a delight when my kids did their homework. And then I met the voice actor for Donald Duck. And then I met Dolores. I've met her twice. She is an angel in real life and cosplays as her character. And then this is John Anderson, who's a local actor. He's been in a lot of Marvel films. And then, of course, I know Superman and Batman. I sent that for my kids. Morgan Berry, who was in this Pokemon YouTube special series. She's also an anime actress. And these gentlemen are original narrators, animators. So my first fanboy. This gentleman worked on Aladdin, and this gentleman was one of the creators of Ursula. I have that sketched in my office. And then I have met, hey. So right here I do have the Pinky and the Brain. And Pinky is also Yakko in Animaniacs. Rob Paulson, he's amazing. I met Wayne Knight. Of course, he's a legend from Seinfeld. A lot of great 90s and 2000s roles. He was very sweet. And then Sean Schimmel, who of course does Goku in all of the Dragon Ball franchises since the late 90s. We had like a 10-minute discussion about education, and he was just very like modern and green on education. And he was just like, oh my gosh, I need to vent to a teacher. So it was really fun. I think he was having a hard day, but he was so awesome. And then this is my free print I got from Chris Sabick, so I gave him a present, and also because of the school teacher. So I thought Armstrong with the sparkles would be great. And then of course Greg Baldwin and Boomy. Right here, my kids love Avatar: The Last Airbender, so I had to get an Iroh and Boomy for them. Met them at Cape Comic Con last year in October. Got to work with Greg Baldwin, aka Iroh Point 2. I love his little quote from Iroh here. He was so sweet. One of the most gentle people I've ever met. And then this gentleman had done a lot of things for superhero films, and I thought the one my kids would know him in was the Voltron variant in What If Season 1. He was very sweet. And I got this from my Heroes for Kids family, and this is the signature for this front cover of the Godzilla. It's the artist cover right there, which I actually have this book, which is radical. And there'll be more to come. And then I have prints here too that my students like to look through from franchises that we enjoy together. And lastly, I got a couple in here in like this big binder. These are obviously people that I think are awesome, but I just didn't have room or had to move things around. So I got to meet Captain America from the 1970s show. My picture with him is in the bathroom. And I got to meet Vicki Lawrence. I know her from Cool Kids. I know she's Ma from Moss Family. Colossus from Deadpool. He was very, very sweet. I think he's Hungarian, if I remember correctly. Got some other posters here. My friend Mike Matthew did that one. Some other fun posters here. This was the one for Nakia. My friend David also did this one. She signed that actual poster, but that's an exclusive from Fanboy. I think that's actually all I got. Yep, that's all I got in here right now. And then I got a couple at school that I'll show you guys in the next clip. So thank you. So we probably should start with my autograph wall and it leaks into my closet doors over here. So we'll go ahead and check this out. And I'll just kind of start at the top. So this is an autograph. This is like an original 1994 Power Ranger license poster. I had a couple of them. This is the one that I guess I had in the best shape because it was framed. Came like that. My mom got it for me for one of my birthdays. I had a couple Power Ranger themed birthdays. That fanny pack's mine too. I also keep my badges. So here's just kind of some of my badges. That's from a local idol from St. Louis. I met her back in 2012 at my first convention. She drew this, but she's from Japan, so she was really rad. Got that right there. Me and Jason Narvi, who I got to work with. Me and my buddy Matt, who's an amazing artist. Lots of Cosmicon. Sad that it's gone now. MaxCon, one of my local cons. I got to be an author guest there. Cape, of course. Anime Senpai is also gone now after 5 years. It was awesome. So my sister, my online sister, my One-chan, Sarah, gosh, we met in middle school for like an exchange program. We both led card captors. Sakura had websites. She got this for me, and it's from Wendy Lee, who, of course, is this lovely lady from Cowboy Bebop. She gave me that too, Sarah did. But Wendy Lee's incredible. I also know her from Umi, from Magic Knights Warriors, and a whole bunch of stuff. I'd love to meet her one day. Licensed jewelry from Power Rangers. My friends Samurai Dan and Jillian, who are actual trained samurais. They are amazing people. Got buttons that they signed. And their dogs, Naya and Kumo, who are both in heaven right now. We signed those as well. Or we got them signed by the puppies. There's me and Sandy Fox, who is a big part of my anime childhood. I'm just up as Anastasia. Me and Santiago from Walking Dead. Oh, he's such a sweetheart. Called me Princess. Austin Tyndall. I put my hand on my hip and he just decided to copy me. Don't really know why. More badges. One of my first prints is from Hetalia, and I bought this at, I think, 2012 or 13 Anime St. Louis. And I got some autographs here. I got Monica Rial. It was 2012. First voice actress I ever met. She's incredible. And then I got Tad Hapricorn, who played Italy, and Eric Vale, who plays America and Canada. And then Brianna Palencia is Little Italy, who was not in the picture. So I bought this at the con, and she's CL Phantom High from Black Butler. Got some buttons here. Vic Mignogna, he is Tamaki from Ouran High School Host Club, who is my favorite character and one of my favorite animes. He was also Edward Elric in Fullmetal Alchemist and a whole bunch of other roles. Got an America and Canada keychain here when Hetalia was the thing back in like 2010. J. Michael Tatum, some of his very famous roles here. He's in lots and lots of amazing shows. Cherami Lee, my fellow Sailor Venus sister. She also is Asuka in Sword Art Online, a whole bunch of great things. She wrote me a novel, met her twice. She's such a doll. She just is so sweet to her fans. Robbie Damon, who is the new Tuxedo Mask. Oh, he was such a doll, dressed up as Sailor V. And he's like, I know you. He was doing like a live stream. He was great. More badges. These are exclusive Hetalia. I guess they're like little mini postcards. And I got all 4 of the VIP Anime Senpai enamel pens. I didn't do one for the last year. And then I met Jason Liebridge, who is Shoran in Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, and he was shocked I knew that because I've loved him ever since that series. Back in like 2006 is when he dubbed that. Doesn't seem that long ago. And he's also Shoran in Clear Card. He's also been in a lot of other things. He's fantastic. Some other more recent Heroes for Kids. That was the VIP badge for, here's Fanboy 2022, and here's Fanboy 2023. SimoCon 2023. I'll be there this year at my table. And then Tracy Lynn Cruz, who's the Yellow Space Ranger. My friends dragged me up there to St. Louis where she was, and she was just the nicest person. And we've talked a couple times online. Oh, she's such a doll. Micah Celisau, he is wonderful. I met him back in 2014 when he was just starting out, gave him a picture. He was so shocked because people were just walking past him. Now he's a big anime voice actor, which is incredible. He's from Hawaii. Also does comics. Got some more badges recently. Oh, there's my Greg Baldwin. Got to work with him.
Natsu-kun, more cosplay-con, lots of badges. This is a comedian that I met at Anime Senpai. There's Jason Lee, Bridges VIP badge. And there's Jason Narvi. I got him and Skull together. Skull, oh my gosh, I got Skull and Bulk together. So he played Skull in Power Rangers for the first 5 arcs, which is the first 7 seasons, which is incredible. He's such a great guy. I love being his assistant for 3 days. I hope to meet Mr. Polly, who was Bulk. They're really good friends. There we go. Key Silverstein, I know him mostly from Hawkmoth, from Ladybug, but he's in lots of stuff. And then Tiffany Grant was across our table at CMOCon. She was such a delight. Oh my gosh. Very sweet. We got to be friends. She even borrowed my coat. I was like freaking out. She's such a tiny little thing. She's a producer for Angelic Layer. She did a lot of great characters I knew from my early 2000 anime days. So it was so great to actually, get to befriend her. Eric Stewart, met him a couple times. Kaiba, Brock, Squirtle, Janes, Meta Knight. He's done a lot of great work. He also did a lot of writing and producing for 4Kids. Patrick Seitz, who is an amazing voice actor. He's Germany from Italia. He just gave that to me for free. And then there's more right here. Sorry. More badges. Veronica Taylor, the first voice of Ash Ketchum for the first 8 seasons. She was an angel. Oh my gosh, so sweet. Badge. Gil Johan, amazing cosplayer. I'm tired. I bought her like a bag to say thank you for just being such an inspiration to nerds, and she gave me a free print. She was very sweet. The fanboy badges, my first year actually, were drawn by these artists who helped make these Disney characters, and I got to meet a couple of them. I got to meet Elizabeth Maxwell. I didn't get her autograph, but she was so nice. She led my Toru from Fruits Basket because she's one of Toru's best friends. WildCon, I was a guest at this con for several years. My name's on there, so that's cool. Then I got Mike McFarlane. He is just a veteran in anime. I proposed to his anime daughter, and he played the part. It was great. And of course, there's Uncle Iroh from Greg Baldwin. I got to work with him at Cape Comic Con in October this year. He was just the sweetest person. He is Iroh. He gives Iroh life. Him and Mako, of course. Then I got Pinky and the Brain together. Got to meet them. They were so fun, so kind, and I was crying on Rob Paulson because he just makes me so happy. He was so nice about it. Another WildCon with my name on it. Right there. And then Chris Sabat, who is, Vegeta and Dragon Ball, and Piccolo and Dragon Ball. Of course, the Yami and Fruits Basket, a whole bunch of characters. Got Dolores here. I do have her autograph. More badges. That's Crispin Freeman. His autograph's right there. Very famous 2000s, 2010s voice actor. He did this one too. And I met him in Denver, actually. Got some prints here. And then I got to meet Kent Williams, who plays Hattori in Fruits Basket. He also does a lot of other great roles. I wrote him a poem, and he was like reading it out loud, and he goes, "Man, you need to come work in Texas and do anime." He's scripted, and I'm like, what? Because I'm serious. So he was really kind, really fun. And of course, I met the Todd Habercorn, the twins, in Orion High School Host Club. He is the Habercorn. He's in so much stuff. And then, of course, Tara Strong, the beautiful goddess of voice acting right here. Got some more prints of things I've been in. All right, and this is Miss Jennifer, who did the singing in the first English dub of Sailor Moon in the 90s and early 2000s. Just for Chihi. She is so nice. And then Lex Lang, who's going to be at Cape Anime Con this March. Woohoo! I knew he's in a lot of roles, but I knew him from Ecliptor. Met him in Denver, him and his wife, who's Sandy Fox. Love her. And he's like, I told him, oh my gosh, I loved you as Ecliptor as a kid. And he's like, really? And he goes, well, you're lucky. He had one print that he had tucked in a folder, and he gave it to me. So, can't wait to meet him again. And Sandy Fox is wonderful. I love Momo and Hello Kitty. And she's the new Chibi Usa, Betty Boop. And then I got Claire right here, who is Rita. She was so nice. Too nice to be a villain. Got some Avatar peeps. Got Toph and Sokka. I got the Caitlin Glass, who's Haruhi and in so many other anime roles. We all dressed up as female versions of the host club, and she was just like gushing. It was great. And then I met Miss Lindsay, who does Nagisa in Assassination Classroom, a recent anime I really adore. She was super cool. Really want to meet Sunny straight so I can get Kuro Sensei. Hope KitCon will make it happen. Oh, as I'm stepping on Danny Phantom. Sorry, Danny Phantom. My big pillow here. You guys can see some of my figures while I'm here. Another Eric Stewart. And then I got Jason. Look at all these voices from your childhood. I'd love to meet him in person. I bought this from Heroes for Kids charity that I work with. And I got Erica here, who did My Valentine, Eevee, and Pokemon. A bunch of characters. And I also got this from Heroes from Kids. I got to meet, or I want to meet Zane really bad, but I got the autograph at least. Got to meet Nakia, who was the yellow Zeo Ranger and first yellow Turbo. Of course, Bryce Papenbrook. Met him a couple times. First time I met him, he didn't have any Cat Noir. So I did get his role in Pokemon Origins. He also is Kirito in Sword Art, which is probably where a lot of people know him from. And then it's kind of covered up, but my Usa-chan I bought at my first con in 2012, and Monica Ariel signed my bunny. And she's like, I don't want to file your bunny. And I'm like, no, I'll make it more valuable. And then the assistant was like, you should sign as something I can't repeat. And she goes, oh, don't do that to the sweet girl. And I'm like, okay, I'm like 23. I wish I was 23 now. My goodness. And then over here, I have Clarion Harp, who is an anime voice actress and director. She's one of my first people I met. She signed my hat here. And I think that's all I got in here, so we shall continue. Okay, so I've got pictures here of me with Rangers and other famous people. Yes, I got two. Lex Lang. It's because he's so cool. There's Carrie Ellis, who is, of course, Wesley from The Princess Bride, right there. So cool. She was Tinkerbell. All right, I had Jim Cummings, got to meet him at Fanboy, and I was Princess Morgan to Grumpy from Once Upon a Time. We, of course, George Takei, had an interesting conversation with George Takei. Then Keith David, legendary voice actor. He is very stylish. I'm pretty sure that's it over here. Guess got some posters down here. And then just some of my favorite cosplays that I've done right here. Yes, I got some in my bathroom. Here's some wonderful people I've met before. Here's Leah Clark, who is a big-time anime voice actress. I really liked her as Eri in School Rumble and Suzuka in Suzuka. Erica again. So my friend Megan got me one. My friend Larry got me one. There's a lot of her roles. And then I got, oh my gosh, I can't even, right there. Oh, he was so nice. We talked about like ADV days for like the first 10 minutes on Friday. I was his first customer, I guess. I got King Boomy here. Just met him last year in October. Got Christina up here. She didn't have any prints of the School Rumble character I love her in because that was a long time ago, but she was very sweet. Got Dolores. I met her twice. First time I met her. Eddie Munster. Got two of the Jefferson crew right here. Signed by each other. Edie Baker and Jodie Benson. So Prince Eric and Ariel from Little Mermaid. And Alan Oppenheimer, of course, who did Skeletor. I don't think I have another autograph over here, but my Try Guys poster when I met them. Got Eye Shine back in the day. Johnny Bosch and his band. Matt Mercer. Yes, I met Matt Mercer. I met the Dungeon Master and Keyleth. That was before they were engaged and married. Another one with me and Jason Nervy. Working in 3 days with Skull from Power Rangers was just incredible. This was the official poster for Cape in 2019, or I think maybe a little bit after. But my friend David Clark, he made this, and Aaron Cahill, the pink Time Force Ranger. signed it. So that was really rad. This is Lucy Christian. She's my favorite voice actress ever. So here's some of her like 12 iconic roles. This was like $10 extra, but she wrote on every single one, which was so awesome. And then I've met 3 of the 4 main Ruby cast last year, or year or 2 ago at Cape Anime. Weiss, Blake, and Yang. Ruby, unfortunately, she was supposed to be there, but she had to cancel last minute. But hopefully I'll get to meet her one day. I got to buy this poster from them at the con. So yeah, that would be really great to get her as well. And then I got to meet some artists at my first fanboy, where they got to work on Aladdin, Sword Princess. So I like these little kind of copies of the original posters right here. And then one of the creators of Ursula, and I paid a little bit extra money and he drew Ursula in front of me. So that was really fun. My actor friend from Cape, John Anderson, he's been in almost every Marvel movie, and he signed that for me. It's a Japanese poster, but I thought that was really cool. And then my piece de resistance, my favorites. So I bought this print when I met Johnny. He was the second Black Mighty Morphin Ranger, and then later I got to meet Steve, who was Rocky, and Karen Ashley, who was Aisha. And then I did, of course, meet Jason David Frank. Here's our professional photo together. One of my happiest pictures I think I've ever done in my life. Put some goodies on there. But he signed this one. And then I haven't met David, Yost, Billy, or my hero, Amy Jo Johnson Kimberly. But the print with the signatures I got from Heroes for Kids, my husband surprised me with it. I was saving up my money for that whole con to try to buy it because it was $120. And Jessica had to hold her tongue and say, sorry, someone bought it. And he surprised it with me at Christmas. And I yelled, I cried, they filmed it. They thought it was funny. They still talk about it. But then I did later meet Austin St. John at Cape, and he signed it. And then I later met Walter Jones, who was Zach. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get an official autograph by Trini's actress because she passed away in 2001. But I do have the fan club package, which has their autographs printed on licensed posters. So that's probably the closest I'm going to get. But these are my prides and joy. Just got to meet David and Amy. Hopefully one day.